Hello, welcome to a word of hope for the third Sunday of Easter, April 26th. Today we have the larger account of the road to Emmaus. We heard the story of Emmaus in two parts last Wednesday and Thursday. And you know the story. You know the story of the disciples walking back to Emmaus, Jesus appearing to them, not being recognized, being invited into their home, sharing dinner with them, saying a blessing over the bread, and they're recognizing him in the breaking of the bread. Then in this story today, for the third Sunday of Easter, they immediately return to Jerusalem, and they find the 11 in the upper room, and they share the story. There's more that strikes me today with this, and that is that these two that Jesus appeared to were not of the 12, were not of the 11. They were ordinary folk, like you and me. One of the many, possibly hundreds or thousands of disciples of Jesus who were not in the tight circle of the 12 apostles, now 11 of them. They were not necessarily of any special status. They were just everyday people. And I'm struck by the everydayness of holiness, that Jesus appeared to them just like he appeared to the 11. Sometimes people look to the clergy. People look to religious. People look to us. Sometimes my friends say to me, I'm going to stay close to you because I think you've got a direct line to heaven. I don't think they realize that they've got just as direct line as I've got. I love when Pope Francis was elected Pope and was interviewed by the Jesuit, Father Spadaro. Spadaro asked him, who is Jorge Mario Bergoglio? And he said, I am a sinner. I am a sinner upon whom the face of God has shined. I love that he did that. He freed me to acknowledge the same about myself, that I am a sinner. Ask any of my close friends. They'll tell you how much of a sinner I am. All of us are. But all of us have the same access to the Spirit living within us by virtue of our baptisms. The holiness of God is very everyday. Jesus is with each and every one of us to the same degree every day of our lives. I invite you today to accept hope that's based on your own holiness, not because of what you've done, but because of what God has done in you. Rest there and find your hope and your peace there. God bless you.